Hi, I'm Ray Gessner with Chimney Sweeps International, and this topic is about proper inspection in photos. So it's not going to be the 100% NFPA 211 level 1, level 2, even level 3 chimney inspections. It's going to be more of a, this is how you should take your pictures, and this is how you should inspect items. So first of all, I've been doing chimneys 20 years plus. And I've taken everything from Polaroid pictures to cell phones to try to get the pictures to the clients, just all kinds of different things, and it is a daunting task. Right now, how I'm taking my photos is an app called Company Cam. And what Company Cam allows me to do is it allows me to have a technician who's a user, and they can take pictures from Company Cam, and it will load it to the internet almost immediately. It downsizes your photos for you, so you aren't taking these big gigantic pictures and trying to email them to clients. It's very frustrating in my business. So how I tell my technicians to take their photos is usually with a series of 25 pictures. And why this Company Cam app is great, it costs like $20 a month per user. So if I've got 12 technicians who are out in the field, it's 12 times 20. I'd like to get a deal on it. Company Cam, if you're out there, hook me up. But I don't. So it is what it is. I'm just telling you, hey, look, it's a good way to do business. So how come I like Company Cam is that they will take pictures, and I can be in the office and instantaneously look at the project and look at the pictures. I can make comments on the pictures that the technician can see in the field. I'm getting it where that if I see a picture of something, then I can instantaneously send the code reference. In other words, if they're taking a picture of the top of a chimney crown and the flue tile isn't sticking up high enough, I will say, hey, the flue tile's got to extend a minimum of 2 inches. Here's your code. Here's the reason why. Here's how to fix it. You probably got to take out the flue tile, cut a flue tile, and then add another section of flue tile to have it where that it works properly. Instantaneously though, that's great. So if you have yourself technicians who are out in the field, and let's say you've got a very experienced technician in the office, he can diagnose, you could probably diagnose a chimney in between 5 and 10 minutes. So if the technician will take the proper photos, about 25 photos per project, then you can have somebody who can analyze each photo and put in the different codes and the different reasons on the photos, and then the technician can scroll through his photos and look and see all the comments of what should be done. And now you've taken a person who has hardly any experience except taking photographs and turned him into a highly trained chimney technician. So why is that important? Why that is important is that imagine how long it takes to drive to and from a job. There are most people who do chimney inspections. They'll between 3 chimney inspections, and I've seen as many as 8 chimney inspections per day. The people who are doing 3, they do one at 8, 11, and 2, and they'll spend 3 hours talking to people about their chimney. Now, there are some people who are like, I just got to go get to the job, clean it, inspect it, go get to the job, clean it, inspect it, and they'll do one every hour. The issue is that you've got driving, you've got how long it takes to get to jobs, how long it takes to set up the ladder, how long it takes to get on the roof, how long it takes to take the pictures. You've got all these different things. So imagine if you had an ability to have a person who's highly trained in the office who can analyze 25 pictures, and it takes him, let's say, 5 to 10 minutes. Let's say on the high end, it's 10 minutes. He can do 6 jobs per hour, times that by 8 hours. It's 48 inspections a day by the highest trained technician you've got. So that's why Company Cam is great. Let me tell you about taking the photos. In order to analyze the photos from an office, you've got to be very clear and very precise of how you take your photos. There are some people who will even take their photos and lighten them or darken them or crop them or do all kinds of weird stuff that they can do in their phone editing things. But how I try to do it is try to make it simple. So as I take my first photo, it's a photo of the front of the house, and that way people know that, hey, this is my house you've gone to. The second photo I take is from the top down. Essentially what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna work my chimney from the top going down. Get yourself a progressive order. So what you do, as a matter of fact, it's kind of important because if you do your chimney inspections, you can go on the roof once. Go to the top, take a picture from the top of the roof down the chimney that shows the entire chimney. And why it's important to show the entire chimney is that you can see a lot of different things. You can see, one, how difficult the access of the roof is going to be. You got to give some kind of perspective. So imagine you're taking the photos not for yourself. You're up there looking and know what you're looking at. And you're taking the photos for somebody who's never seen the photos, and they need to fully be able to diagnose and document your chimney. So if I'm looking from a longer distance and looking down the roof, I can see how steep the chimney is. I can see how steep the roof is. I can see if it needs a cricket. I can see how the flashing is. I can see how the crown is. I can see just a overall perspective of everything. That's your second picture. Your third picture, I get closer and take a picture of the crown, chimney cap, and flue liner. The fourth picture I'll do is I'll take the chimney cap off and take one down the flue. And usually it'll show me how it looks on the first liner joint all the way down. If I've got to take another picture that shows more of the chimney liner, then I'll do that. I'll take two pictures. If there's any damage on the crown, if there's any damage on the flue tile, if there's any damage anywhere, then I will take an extra photo to kind of highlight that it has damage and don't miss out about it, because it's important. As you take your pictures, you need to understand that you can't take them too close. You've got to always come back a little bit because anybody can zoom in. If you've got a picture, I can zoom in and see what a photo looks like, but I can't zoom out if you've taken the picture too close. So always take the picture it's far enough away that people can zoom in and get an understanding. I take pictures of all the different components of the chimney, from the chimney crown, the flue liner, the chimney cap, the drip edge, the brick joints, the chimney flashing, the chimney cricket, the shoulders, outside clean out door. I even take a picture from the ground all the way up the chimney to give me a reference to find out how the chimney looks. Come inside, take pictures of the firebox, of the hearth, outer hearth distance, the damper, ash dump door, even the smoke shelf. I'll take a selfie stick, and what I'll do is I'll put the selfie stick and run it up the chimney and get it to the bottom of the flue tile, aimed up the chimney, and take a picture that way. I'll turn it around and take a picture down on the smoke shelf. Take all these different pictures, and that is what a full chimney inspection is. If you take all those pictures and you can combine them with the requirements of NFPA 211 level 1 inspections and level 2 inspections. It's on level 2 inspections, you're gonna have to crawl up in the attic, take pictures from the attic, and you're gonna have to crawl inside the crawl space and take a picture underneath its fireplace and how it looks. It's while I'm up on the roof, I'll take a look at roof shingles, I'll take a look at roof boots, I'll take a look at anything up there that is any way deteriorated at all. Because I can tell the homeowner, you got a problem, and many times I can solve it. So you've got to understand that these people aren't going up on the roofs, and that's why you're there, and just a small bit more of work, and you can take some pictures for them and let them know that they might have a problem. On all my inspections, I will also take a picture of the dryer vent. I'll go through, take off the slats of a dryer vent, take a picture down there to show if it's dirty or not. In the end, if you're gonna take pictures and do a full chimney inspection, you gotta make sure that you take enough pictures. The biggest problem I have is that my technicians sometimes don't take enough pictures. The great thing about Company Cam is that you can take a picture and you don't have to load it to anything, it automatically uploads. So the more pictures you take, the more information the office has to properly diagnose your chimneys. This has been your training video about taking pictures and chimney inspections. I'm Ray Gessner with Chimney Sweeps International. Have a great day.